Thank you, DG Expo, for giving me this opportunity to express my view on urban mobility and future of urban transport. Don't you feel like that this event should have been happening in a cool hill station away from the hustle and bustle of the city we are in? Yet, this expo is about development of the city. It clearly shows that cities are not only home to 50% of the population of the earth, but also major center of economic growth and innovation, assisted by all present in no small way. Before I begin, I would like to thank and congratulate all of you, pioneer of the innovations in what has been emerging industry across the world. Despite before we begin, I would like to thank and congratulate all of you, the pioneer of innovation in what has emerged to be one of the most significant industry in a world of challenging climate change, public transport. As city grow larger and larger, it grows horizontally, making part of the city access difficult and expensive. This results in development of isolated communities with increased dependence on personal transport, making city more polluted and less low quality of life. In the rapid growth of the city, transit system like BRTS, metro are being looked at with increased importance to cater to the growing transport need of the people in a sustainable way. Both the National Transit Oriented Development Policy and National Urban Transport Policy have been envisioned to support state and city to recognize public transport is the key enabler to the growth and core focus area around the development of the urban center. Keeping in this mind, Government of India promotes development of city. First priority being walk or non-motorized transport. Then comes public transport, metros, buses, waterways. Personal transport system being the last. Keeping the various policies and mandate in mind, if you would like to summarize the objective of industry in one line, it would be, it shall be keeping these policy and mandate in mind. If you would like to summarize the industry in one line, it should focus on moving the people rather than vehicles. We need to shift dependence on personal transport to public transport, but there are challenges. NMT desirability is declining because our walkways are clogged with obstructions and not very safe. Cyclists are fighting for the right of way with rapid moving NMT, and that is also not safe. To be more lucrative than personal transport, what we need in public transport, it shall be more transparent, more reliable, more affordable, more fast. Keeping in view the growth of urban cities and to cater to the need of the people, what key objective we should have? To me, we should have three enablers: avoid, shift, and improve. What shall we avoid? We shall avoid length of the trip, number of trips. This can be done by developing an integrated town planning like have been done for Navi Mumbai. But again, we have problem with this. Like Indians like to stay in familiar environment with their friends. There are a lot of constant like schooling and other things. So it's not very easy for them to shift. Shift. We can what we can shift from public transport, personal transport to public transport. This can be done only when we can make public transport more attractive, more reliable. Then improve. If we improve public transport, by making it reliable, green, and whatnot, then also we may expect more participation of the public. I'll narrate a few incidences. I have opportunity of staying in Delhi and Mumbai in 90s. Delhi was nightmare. Public transport was not reliable. Even autos or rickshaws, they were charging exorbitantly, and so it was a nightmare to stay in Delhi. I stayed in Delhi for a very brief period. Then I shifted to Mumbai. What a change. A very good and efficient railway network, public buses, even autos and taxis. Everything was available. And after a few years, when I owned a public personal vehicle, if I had to reach my destination in time, I would never use my personal vehicle. In spite of facing a lot of difficulties like overcrowding, walking a long distance, I used to prefer public transport. Now, over the year, we have a paradigm shift. Everyone wants door service on demand, service at doorstep. We order something on Zomato, we track how much time it will take, and it reaches within that time. We want to go out, we book a taxi on app, and we know how much time it will take for taxi to reach my point and how much time it will take to reach my destination. This brings us to what we need to improve in public transport. First is service on demand. Like I will take the metro as an example. See, from point A to point B, I need to travel from my residence to nearest metro station, from there to destination, and from there I need to take another transport system to reach my destination. So I need to change my transport at least 3 times, which is very annoying and not very convenient. For that, we need to have a multimodal integration with long distance trains, buses, private transports, e-rickshaw, autos, taxis, all mobile aggregator. What we need, my wish and vision is to have a mobile app like Zomato. Whenever I'm in Pune, I'm using all infra facility of Pune. I shift to Mumbai. I just change my location. I get all the transport in my app very easily. Now I wish to go to a destination. Through mobile app, I select my destination. It may give me 1 or 2 options. Based on my appetite or my affordability, I select an option. and I pay through mobile app. Now I get an indication how much time it will take for my taxi or auto rickshaw or e-bicycle to reach my place or where I need to go. I take the requisite transport and reach my station. Before reaching my station, I know how much, what time train will be there at which platform. I board the train. Now I know what time I'll reach my destination. At the same times, the service provider will get an indication how much time it will take for me to reach my destination. I know the location. I reach my destination and take the cab and reach my destination with one click. So now public needs ease of everything. With one or two click, I select my destination, I select my payment mode, and I'm fully aware how much time it will take to reach my destination. In Pune Metro, we have taken this step from day one. We have provided e-bicycle, e-bike, and we have MOU with various aggregator like feeder services, e-rickshaw, uh, transport provider of PMPML, and we are working in that direction. And I'm very hopeful that that future is not very far off, and we'll be having an efficient transport system which is energy friendly, which is environment friendly, and which is people friendly. By using this transport, I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to avoid our dependence on personal transport, and we'll be able to eliminate that. And our city will be more livable. And we may not think of going to some hill station for our conference or expo. Right now, you might be thinking, why I'm talking about hill station? We are doing, everyone is doing it from convenience of his home or office. So that brings us to one more topic. Ease of doing convenience, ease of doing things very conveniently. Like demonetization brings us to digital currency. COVID brings us to doing meeting on Zoom, and now we avoid traveling. We are more comfortable meeting through video conferencing, although it has got its own inherent problem, but it is more efficient. It is more reliable and less expensive and more affordable. With this, I complete that's all from me. Thank you for listening me patiently, and I hope you liked what I said, and all of us are innovator and contributing to the society in big way. So I may need, I will need, rather, I will need your help in achieving our objective to make public transport in cities more affordable and more reliable. Thank you.